Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. One percenters. I'm so excited to be doing this training. I've never done this training all in one session before, so you are in for an absolute treat. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Abby Cornell, and I help you generate 50k months working just 4 hours a day just by becoming the top expert, by becoming the 1%, by becoming that 1% go-to expert that people think of when they absolutely need a certain specific problem solving. So that's how I help you. Welcome, welcome, welcome to my world. For those of you who don't know me, we have got something called the 1% Club, and that is my free Facebook community. Most people are going to be watching this training inside the 1% Club. So hello, community. Some of you may be watching this training on YouTube. So just to let you know, if you want to be part of the 1% Club, you need to demonstrate that you are working your business proactively or actively. I don't really know the difference between those two words, but you need to demonstrate to me that you are a serious business owner, that you are serious about skyrocketing and quantum leaping your business here in 2024 and 2025. So I want to just see and to check that you're posting when it comes to your business every single day. You might be working a 4-day week. That's absolutely fine. But I do want to see that you are serious. So if you want to come and join the 1% Club community, there will be a link if you're not already in here, because I am live streaming this into our community as well. There's lots and lots of resources and training inside the community. And like I say, you can click the link either above or below or anywhere around this video when you're watching it. And look to join. And if you cannot join right now, I will send you a message and just tell you what you need to do, what you need to put in place so that you can come and join the 1% Club. I'm doing it, guys, not to annoy you. And I'm doing it not to like inflate my own ego. I'm doing it to make this a really amazing community, amazing space full of really serious business owners. You know, we're in a lot of Facebook groups, aren't we? And they're all kind of samey, and they're full of promotion, they're full of spam. And, you know, I really wanted the 1% Club to be just full of really serious action-taking business owners who are taking that action, who are doing that activity every single day, and who really want to be the top expert, who want to be the 1% and who already are the 1%. We've already got people inside our community who already are the 1%. Anyway, that's that. So this training, super excited. This training, it's not just about lead generation. It's deeper than that. It's bigger than that. It's bolder than that. It's braver than that. This training is all about how to generate 10 plus quality leads per day. And I've got a few different ways in which you can do this. Well, yeah, I've got 3 different ways. If I remember all 3, I'll certainly be sharing 2 with you. And then I'll probably press end to this training. I'll be like, I didn't tell them about that 3rd way. But there is a main way that I do, and I also do another way. So you'll be able to pick and choose which is going to be the best way for you to generate those leads. But the point of this training is that we're generating high quality leads. We don't want to be generating low quality leads. And actually, when we step into our best, most expert self, when we step into those expert shoes, we want to be generating higher quality and higher caliber clients, because when we've got that expert status, when we're raising and increasing our prices accordingly, because we've stepped into the expert that we were always destined to be, we can raise our prices, but we also want to raise and increase the quality of clients that are coming through to us, because they're going to just flow right to us. They're going to be excited to work with us. They're going to be throwing their wallets at our face, for want of a much better phrase. It just always makes me laugh, that one. But, you know, they're going to be really crying out to work with you because they see you as the go-to expert, as the trailblazer, as the leader who is going to get them the result that they want and need. And actually, when we increase the quality or the caliber of our leads coming in, they're much more likely to do the action and to do the work that actually gets them the result that you promise. And so it's a win-win situation reciprocally from the client's perspective and from your perspective, because you've got the higher quality client that actually takes action, that actually listens, that actually implements. So they get the results, you get the testimonial, and you're able to then share that with the rest of your audience and thus attract even more high quality, high caliber leads. So it's this amazing cycle, an upward cycle, bringing you upwards through to 20K, 30K, and 50K months. On the 50K months, I always thought, gosh, 50K months is like insane. I thought, gosh, that's more than the Prime Minister earns. The Prime Minister of the UK is on like 200-300K. And I'm thinking 50K months, that's more than the Prime Minister. But actually, I just had a 46K month through a combination of different offers, but mainly offering our main program, which is the 1% Mastermind. We have 2 tiers to that program now, like a beginner tier, developing those foundational business moving parts. And now we have an upper tier, which is the high flyers. So actually getting to 46, 50K, I've done it before in the past as well. It's a lot easier than I thought. I didn't have to do any cold DMs, any outreach, all we did was, just this amazing event and people were like, yeah, I want to join the mastermind. So, you might be the same place. I might think 50K month sounds insane, but it is very, very, very achievable when you've got all the pieces in place. You have to have those pieces in place, okay? So a big piece to this big puzzle of 50K months is high quality leads. And that's what I'm talking to you about today, to you, high quality leads. Now, I'd love to know in the comments, you might be watching this on YouTube, and I'm not even sure if you can comment on videos on YouTube. If you can, great, play along. But I'd love to know how you feel about your lead generation on a score of 1 to 10. I'd love to know, is your lead generation really, really like, is it's just not happening, in which case you might be a 1, 2, or a 3. You might be dabbling a little bit. Is your lead generation just really inconsistent? In which case you might be a 5 or a 6. Is your lead generation really good and you're getting you feel as though you're working your leads every single day and you've got a flow of leads coming through to you, in which case, put a 7 or an 8 down in the comments. Now, if you feel that you are getting high quality leads and you are really doing activities that attract high quality, high caliber clients through to you, and you're able to work those leads every single day or every day that you are doing lead generation tasks. We don't have to do that every day or lead generation working. Like yesterday, I didn't work my leads at all and my business didn't break. That's good, isn't it? But if you feel that is you and you're attracting high quality, high caliber leads every single day and you're working your leads, put a 9 or a 10 in the comments, because I'd love to know where we're all at. And that actually helps me to create more training. So if you're all a 9 or a 10, I might be doing completely different training on how to work high quality, high caliber leads. Whereas if you're mostly like 1s, 2s, 3s, 4s, 5s, I can create more training on, maybe copy of how to get those leads to raise their hands and how to do that side of things. So I'm just going to bring the live stream up for this. Apologies, YouTube and replay viewers, apologies for that. But just in case anybody does have any questions as I'm moving through this training, what I want you to know is the first part of this training, you're going to be like, Abby, I already know this. You've not told me anything new. But there's nuances to it. There's little facets to this that you may not have picked up upon. So I'd love you to watch this training without any distractions, because it is the little nuances. It is the going a little bit deeper than what you was before or previously. Even in the first part of this training that is quite obvious, actually, I don't think you're doing it to the depth or the level or with the nuances that I'm going to be talking about. That's going to make a huge difference to your business. So I'm going to ask you to bear with me at the beginning of this training, and then I'm going to be going into things that, I will boldly say you didn't know. You didn't know how to do that, boldly say that. Right, where's my group? The 1% Club. I'm loving this Facebook group. I'm loving knowing that it's full of people who are serious about their business. It feels just completely different to any other Facebook group I've had before. So at least I'm really excited and energized in there, even if nobody else is. No, they are. They are, aren't you? You are, aren't you? Wow, we've got lots of comments already and lots of people joining me live. Hello, Emma and Joe and Julie and Sally and Sarah and Emma and Deborah. Hi, guys. Are you excited to learn how to generate 10 plus quality leads per day? Actually, a caveat to that, if you have got an offer that is 2 to 3K plus, which I do recommend that you have, hint, hint, if you want to get you 10, 20, 30, 40, 50K, even plus months, we want high ticket offers. Hi, Sally. Hi, Lisa. Yeah. Oh, it's lovely to see you. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, a caveat to this, sorry, I got lost there, is you don't need 10 leads a day. I suppose a way of me generating the leads for this training is to do training on 10 plus leads a day. The reality of it, you need three good leads a day to make really great money, to have a flow of clients coming into you, rather than spinning your wheels and trying to work 10, 20, 30 leads a day. I would actually prefer you went really deep with 3 to 5 people. But if I had attracted you onto this training saying how to go deep with 3 leads a day, who wants the training, I would have been lucky to maybe get 5 people who want it, who really see the value in that. So, I suppose the interesting thing that I want you to learn as the first learning piece of this video is that I am attracting people to this video by talking about 10 plus leads a day, which is what you guys want, which is what you guys in your mind want. But what I'm telling you on this training is you only need 3, 4, or 5. But if I'd have said that on the attraction side of my business, on how to attract people into this training, not as many of you would see this amazing training. Not as many of you would have this amazing learning for yourselves. So I hope you can see the difference between what I'm saying at the front end of my marketing is giving people exactly what they want to hear. I want 10 plus leads a day, Abby. But coming into this training, guys, you can go deep with 3 great people, your diamonds. I'm going to show you my lead spreadsheet from a few months ago. I'm going to show you what that looks like, at the end of this training. And I'm going to show you how I effectively tag the people who I really want to work with. I actually choose who I want to work with. And I give them a little diamond tag, an actual emoji diamond, whether they work with me or not, whether they want to join me or not. At least I know, just looking at that spreadsheet, who is my choice of people that I want to work with. Yeah. Right. Dipping into the training. Okay, let's see where are you at with your leads? Come on, be bold, be brave. Let me know where your lead generation is at. Is it a 0, 1, 2? If it's 0, you're not generating any leads, and that's fine. That's where I started. It's absolutely fine. No judgment here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In the middle, if you're kind of inconsistent, throwing spaghetti at the walls, some days you're like, I'm going to generate leads. And the rest of the time, you're not doing jack nafty all. Or if you're generating tons of leads and they're high quality, high caliber, you're doing it every day, you're on your daily tasks, you're a 9 or a 10. Is there any 9s or 10s? In fact, let me actually score myself. I score myself as about an 8. High quality, high caliber. Lead generation, client attraction. Yeah, I would say sometimes my consistency could be better. in all transparency, in all honesty. I'm not on it all the time. So I'd give myself an 8/7.5. Okay. But we all want to get to a 9 or a 10, don't we, together? 3 is 90 in a month. That's great if they're quality leads. Yes, yes, I'm glad you did that maths for us, Sally. That is, and actually on the math of that, the maths, whatever you say, you know, the first way to attract and generate leads, and I'll share the first way, what I think is the easiest way. It might not be the easiest way to you though, guys, right? So I do an event roughly every 6 weeks. And part of our 1% Club Mastermind, club, 1% Club Mastermind is to go through a 6-week cycle together as a mastermind community. So that's, the beginners and the high flyers, we come together and we're doing this 6-week cycle. And, the reason why I'm talking about this in terms of lead generation is if you are running an event every 6 weeks, you're attracting leads to that event. And I attracted, a lot of you watching this video were part of my January boost camp training. So we did a business booster and we looked at all the different areas of our business in January, and we did lots of daily activities together. And it was a paid event, wasn't it? It was $28, and I just managed to get, I think it was 202 people in the end, right? 200 leads into that event in January is 10 leads a day, 5 days a week. Have I done the math on that right, Sally? You can do that for me. I think that's about 200, isn't it? 5 days a week for 4 weeks. Yeah, it's 200 leads. So there's my 10 leads a day right there. Everybody into my event. Then I did the event, hosted it, opened the doors to my mastermind, opened the doors for, 10 days, and then closed them. And there you go. There's the 40, 50K month right there. There's the 10 leads a day. So in my mind, the easiest way, and you don't have to do a 28-day boot camp by any means. I don't recommend that you do that. But you could do a 1-day VIP day. It could be free, it could be paid. You could do a 3-day masterclass series. You could do these, everybody's talking about 5-day challenges, aren't they? There's all these like guru coaches teaching you to do 5-day challenges. Actually, my take on that is people come on day 1, you get drop off day 2, drop off day 3, and by day 5, you've just got the stragglers watching your pitch for your offer. And that's a bit sad, isn't it? So I'm a big fan of like a 1-day event, a half-day event, or even a workshop or a masterclass. So that's number 1 way to get 10 leads a day. And that's just to run an event and make sure you promote it. I probably promoted my boost camp probably 200 times. Not big long posts. Some of them were just one little sentence. Some of them were quick stories. Every day I did a story in December promoting that event. But my point is I got 10 leads a day. I got 202 people into that event. 10 leads a day, easy peasy. So that's the first way. So some people don't want to do events. I find them really fun and energizing, but it's all down to you. Some people find them draining and stressful, and I actually burnt out doing 5-day challenges and with a different coach. I was in a program, we were running Facebook ads, we were doing all the things, and I actually burnt out trying to do that. The way I teach you to do it is a lot easier. It's not all about big numbers. It's about going deep because we're experts and we've got higher ticket offers. So it's about getting high quality people onto your events. So let's draw a line under that. That's the first way to get leads and to generate 10 leads a day. But actually remember what I said about, 3 great leads a day, brilliant. That's really not stressful. You're having 3 nice conversations with people. That's a really nice level at which to keep your business ticking over in a really good way and get some really good income coming in. Yeah. But this training is about high quality leads. So I've not touched upon that yet, have I? High quality, high caliber clients. Now, what I used to do in my business is I would just connect, willy-nilly, throw spaghetti at the wall, connect. I work with coaches, right? Connect with all coaches. And a lot of them were not my ideal clients. They look like it because they're a coach or they're in a Facebook group that's for coaches. But I was connecting willy-nilly, haphazardly with everybody who fit the ideal client, that they were a coach. And I decided to get really super clear on who gets the best results working with me, number one, and number two, who lights me up and who do I light up? And it's the action takers. It's the people who do post. It's the people who take my coaching on board, go away, implement it, come back and they say, I've implemented this, that, the other, this worked well, this didn't, what can I do? Get feedback and go and improve. They're the people I love to work with so much. So now I only connect with those people. So I have changed who I'm connecting with at the front end of my business. And it's made a dramatic difference in just a few short months. So how could you apply this to your business? It all starts with making connections. And this is the piece of this training where you're going to say, Abby, I know this. You're going to ask me to connect with people. Yes, we have to build our audience. We're not going to build our audience by doing reels and putting a hashtag on it. Your audience building is going to be so slow if we just rely on posting organic social media posts. You're going to get such a slow flow of people trying to connect with you or follow you or friend request you, that it's really not going to get you to that income level that you want to get to. Just going to check the comments, guys, just in case. Sarah says it's a 3, but it can change tomorrow. She's a level 3, but it's going to change. It's going to change today, Sarah. I challenge you on that. Let's make it change today. Lovely to see you, Claudia. Hi, Abigail. Sally's going to listen to the replay. No worries, Sally. Hi, when you come back to the replay. Welcome back. Oh, let's go back to here. Sarah Tilsley, I did my free half VIP day today and I absolutely loved it. It was definitely so much better than a 5-day challenge. I felt so much more energized and excited. Oh, well done, Sarah. Yeah, I'm all for the VIP days because you can just go all hell for leather, put all your energy into that one day and then spend the next week, engaging with people and building those relationships. Right, so the first part of this training, we're generating 10 plus high quality, high caliber leads per day. We have to build our audience. Now, I want to make a very clear distinction between audience building and lead generation. Like, I've worked with some coaches who think if you make a new friend on Facebook, that's a lead. It isn't a lead. That is audience building in my mind. Having a new connection, a connection on LinkedIn, it might be a connection on, Instagram. I mostly use Facebook, so we call it a Facebook friend, but we're allowed 5,000 Facebook friends. But that is audience building. So what I do is step 1 is I go and find my high quality, high caliber audience members to connect with. And I do that by going into ideally a paid community. Excuse me, I've got a really bad cough. Let me see if I've got a drink. I think I drank it all. Yeah, it's all gone. Never mind. I'll get through it. I'll push through. Right. So the first thing that I do is I go into a paid group. So it might be a paid program that I've done. Yeah, or it might be like a challenge, like I'm in Amy Porterfield's email list building challenge. In fact, I think that starts today. Better get in there. But somewhere like that, is full of my ideal clients. So that's a great place for me to hang out and connect with people. Now, there's nothing wrong with connecting with people. And these coaches don't have rules usually on you cannot connect with anybody in this Facebook group. I'm not taking people away from Amy Porterfield. By me connecting with them, I'm not pulling them away from email list building. I'm saying, hello, I'm Abby. Do you like my profile? And if they like my profile and if they like what they see when I send them a friend request, they will accept. It is up to them. I'm not spamming them. I'm not sending them a DM. It is on them to decide, do I want to connect with Abby or not? And not everybody will. And there's two reasons for that. One reason is some people are like, I don't know this woman. Oh, not another business coach wanting to connect with me. Yeah, that's fair enough, isn't it? Other people just won't see my friend request. It's not that they don't want to connect or they don't want to be my Facebook friend. They just didn't see it. I don't see everyone. But some people, usually 3 or 4 in every 10, will accept. So that's my audience building piece done. And you can actually outsource this to a VA. There's something called LastPass. So you can give your VA your password to log into your Facebook. Maybe you'll set a certain time of the day or a certain time in the week for them to do this. You ideally don't want to be logged into your Facebook profile both at once from 2 IP addresses. That's not a good idea, just as a caveat to that. But your VA, once you've got consistent income coming in, consistent clients, yes, let's outsource this stuff that takes a few minutes or takes 5 or 10 minutes that you don't have to spend time doing, is connecting with your ideal clients. So that's piece number one. Piece number one is the bit that you're going to say, Abby, I already know that. But the piece that you don't know is that you can make sure that they are a high caliber, high quality ideal client when you connect with them. You can make sure of that. You are in control of that. You can check that. And I don't know if you've thought about going into paid communities. Now, in a paid community, like, me going into Amy Porterfield's boot camp for email list building, they've already paid for that. So they're already very serious about moving their business forward because they have paid for that. So how does that translate to your business? If it's spiritual, if it's health, if it's wellness, if it's, financial, whatever you do, how can you go into another group that is full of your ideal clients that they have paid for? Now, this is not always possible. We've got Leslie in my mastermind. She teaches dog breeders to have a highly successful business in an ethical way. And probably for Leslie, it's not probably possible for her to go into like a paid group or a paid community. But for most of you, in most of your niches, there will be things out there where people have paid for it and it's full of your ideal clients. That is the perfect place to start with. And the next place for you to attract your ideal, juicy clients, high caliber, high quality, is to be very present in one Facebook group, which is full of your ideal clients. Yeah. Be very present, be very specific, just with one group. You'll hear lots of coaches saying, choose 3 to 5 Facebook groups. And this is something I used to say. But actually now I don't work as many hours. I have a hybrid group mastermind. So I'm not doing as many one-to-one clients. I'm having lots of fun doing training like this. This is probably a big chunk of my day today, plus my daily activities. Yeah. So you don't have to do all of the things that you were doing. Yeah. Okay, so that is how you attract high quality, high caliber clients. You don't have to be present in 3 to 5 Facebook groups. You can just choose one. Just choose one and answer like loads of comments and be really present and post. Don't spam, don't sell. Let people really see you. So the first piece is connecting with your ideal clients, your high quality, high caliber clients. And you really need to get rid of the wrong people that are on your friends and your connections lists, because they damage the reach of your beautiful posts and they damage the potential for you to attract those high quality leads. They're like, I don't know, it's like muddying the waters. We want to clarify and crystallize your pond and take the muddy parts out. No offense to the non-ideal clients, but this is what I have done, and I've noticed my reach is really great now. Right, just going back to the live stream for a second. Hello, Yvonne. Great to see you live. Abby, lovely to see you too. You were making me laugh last night. She really was. Claudia says, considering doing a half-day VIP, I've got 4 main topics I can spend time on. Yeah, I mean, doing an hour, having a break, you know, a toilet, restroom break, maybe a little bit of a bite to eat and a drink, coming back maybe half an hour later for another hour, another break, coming back for another hour, and then you can present your offer, can't you, in that 3rd session. I probably wouldn't bother doing 4 sessions, Claudia. You know, because, you know, I think it's just a nice number, isn't it, for people to come back 3 times to each session. Yes, Emma says clean out the dead wood. Exactly. I don't like saying that. And they're going to be diamonds for somebody else, aren't they? But in terms of my business, yeah, it is a case of cleaning out the mud and the dead wood, for want of a better phrase. So that's the first thing that we do. Well, the first thing that you can do is do an event, and that will, you know, attract you 5-10 leads a day into your event. Brilliant. Like I say, you only need 3. Yeah, 3 a day is a really good rhythm to get into. Then, so that's events. That's a really great way of doing it. Full stop right there. And another great way of doing this is to connect with your absolute high quality, high caliber people. And then the next thing is to post. So I'm going to share my screen now to show you the posts that generate leads. So I talked about that's your audience building, isn't it? The connecting. You have to do it every day. You're building your audience. That's something we need to be doing. But they're not leads. We want leads. We don't want to be cold DMing. We don't want to be spending money on Facebook ads. So this is what I did today, and this is what you can do. And again, this is something you already know, but I'm going to add certain nuances and a certain depth to this that you didn't know. And again, this is something you already know. Oh, right. Sorry, guys. So annoying when that happens. Right. So if I go to my profile, then I refresh. And this is what I did today to generate my 10 leads, 10 plus leads. So I posted this post. How long did this post take me to post? Tell me in the comments. How long did this take me? Give me a rough guess. How long it took me to post this post. And I put raw. Now, the reason why I put raw is because nobody writes that. So I could have put hurrah or hooray. But I very purposefully put the word rah, like I'm celebrating. I'm going rah. So I want you to know that I very specifically thought of that word because I thought it would gain attention as a first word. So I hope you can see a lot of thought goes into these 1-sentence/2 sentence posts, but they don't take long to do. They only take 1 minute, 2 minutes to actually create. But this is how I generated my 10 plus leads today. And I've put, it's finally here, free training, how to get 10 plus high quality leads per day, no ads, no cold DMs, and no sweat. Who wants it? So I'm asking people to say, I want it, me please, me please. And look, I posted this post 2 hours ago. And we've already got 10 reactions and 46 comments, right? But what I want you to learn is it's in the wording. Now, if I'd have said, free training, how to get more leads, who wants it? I would have been lucky to get 3 or 4 people. And also, if my audience doesn't fit. So if all my Facebook friends were banana growers and goat farmers, these are the analogies that I make. If I've got the wrong audience on my Facebook list, then I wouldn't have got these comments here. It's because I'm blending the fact that I'm connecting with high quality, high caliber people. I'm blending that with a very carefully crafted sentence. And I very specifically said, rah, and then 10 plus high quality leads per day without ads, without cold DMs, and without sweats. So it's a little bit humorous, a little bit fun. And then I've said who wants it, because if anybody responds to this post, it's going to open up and unlock the algorithm even further. And my prediction is that this is going to get to 100 plus comments, right? At this point, they are leads. They have gone from being an audience member in my audience. This is the important thing for you to grasp. They've gone from being an audience member in my audience. Now, suddenly they're saying, I want to know how to get more leads. They're saying to me that they want to learn how to get more leads. So they become a lead for me, every single person. Now, there's some people in there already my masterminders who want all my training. They want all the things. So I'll be going back to them saying, here's the training. By the way, have you done your daily task first before you watch this? That'll be your little treat after you've done your daily tasks, because that's what I'm like. They'll vouch for that, you know. But I've got my 10 plus leads. In fact, I've probably got enough leads to last me the whole entire week just with that one post. Now, what's the secret to this post? What's the secret? The secret is, you might want to write this down. The secret is to come up with something that is exactly what your ideal client wants. In their mind, what do they want? They want 10 plus leads per day. I'm a coach saying you only need to chat to 3 people a day, but that's not exciting. That's not what they want. They want 10, 20, 30 leads a day. But I'm here to say you just work 3 great diamonds. Well, when I say work, develop your relationship with 3 diamonds and get off that hamster wheel and stop running fast and stop doing all the things and stop making things really hard work for yourself. That's what this training is all about. It's all about connecting with your absolutely high quality, high caliber leads and really, really developing a relationship and helping and supporting and be there for the people who you have identified are your diamond leads. Ellen says, I'm that person. I want all the things from Abby. Yes, Ellen, I'll send you the link to this training. Oh, you're already on it, aren't you? So that's so silly. Only if you've done your daily tasks. Oh, that's funny. Right, so what I want to show you now. So that is how to get 10 plus leads a day. Oh, just let me, I forgot to say something there. Some people will say this is okay for you, Abby, because you're a business coach and you're helping people make money, right? But I've seen this work for so many people inside our mastermind and so many people in other Facebook groups. I have seen this work for any and every niche, providing you've got the right audience on your Facebook. You can do it in LinkedIn, you can do it in, can you do it in Instagram? Probably. You can use this in stories as well. You know, it works in stories because you can do the clicky buttons where people reply to your story. Incidentally, today, our community manager and my assistant, Jeanette, is posting that post in other Facebook groups. So we're probably going to generate enough leads for a month just off that one post and just off this piece of training. Yeah. So you don't have to work really hard and come up with new training every day. You can also do this with lead magnets. You can create different lead magnets, but the key pieces that I want you to write down is that you are coming up with something that your ideal clients really, 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 really want. That's the key piece. The other key piece, you're connecting with high quality, high caliber leads, ideally who have paid for something. That's the absolute ideal scenario. They've already paid for something, so they already want to further themselves and develop themselves in that area. Okay, coming back to the comments. Hi, Remy. You might want to watch this training from the beginning because it's really groovy. I think you're going to absolutely love it. Joe says 5 seconds. Yeah. Claudia says, thinking about those lines for the VIP sessions. Yeah, it's all about crafting that sentence. So I'm just going to show you that post again. It's about making it specific. So the word "ra" is different. It stands out in the feed as a word that normally people don't say. And then it's finally here. So that gives the impression that I've been working on this for a very long time. And actually I haven't. It's stuff that's always been in my brain and not in my mind every day anyway. But I've never actually done a full training on this. So it's finally here, free training. How to get 10 plus. I'm being very specific about what you get 10 plus high quality leads per day. And then I'm going in with what do people not want to do? So we don't want to do ads, we don't want to do cold DMs, and we don't want to do sweat. And then I go, who wants it? Because anybody who says yes, they want it, you know, it's going to unlock the algorithm further. Okay, so how could you work this system? How can you generate your 10 plus leads per day? PS, you only need 3. What are you going to do? I want you to think about what you are going to do this. Make yourself a plan for February. What are you going to do? What do your ideal clients really want? And could you do a free training like this on it? Or could you create an amazing spreadsheet or a lead magnet or a guide or a cheat sheet? Cheat sheets are really good. Secrets, guide, cheat sheet, checklist. Checklist, people love a checklist. And how could you generate your leads for the month? You know, this is how to generate 10 leads. But we've already got 46 comments and what was it, 10 reactions. And we're already posting that in stories and in other Facebook groups. So we're literally going to generate at least a week, if not 2 weeks worth of leads just from that post and just from this training. How can you do that in your business? Oh, what did Abby say before? I just saw something interesting. Oh, Abby says it works for transformation, giving businesses to, yes, any transformation, this strategy will work. Lisa says daily tasks first, always. Oh, Sarah says, are those that joined my half VIP day now leads? Yes, this is the last thing, actually. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you for asking that. So anyone who raises their hand for anything that you've got to do with business, obviously, if anyone wants my recipe for entrepreneur meals that I've started to do, they're not particularly a lead for my business. So yes, if anybody raises their hand for anything like an event that you're doing, if they come to the event, if they sign up for the event, if they sign up for a freebie, if they say they want a free training, all of those people are leads, right? All of those people. So just going back to here, going back to this post, now a reaction, I would say, is not necessarily a lead, but all of these comments, all of those comments there are leads. Now, there are different levels of leads, all these people. Some people are already in my world and have already watched trainings of mine and are not in my mastermind. I would call that person a warm lead. So if they're already in my world, they've already been watching training, they've already signed up to things, and now they want something else from me, they're a warm lead. Some of these people are already members of my mastermind and they just want more of my stuff. And so I wouldn't put those people on my leads list because they've already joined me. They're already in my program. And some people on this list don't fit my ideal client avatar. You know, some people are not posting on their businesses. They're not actively building their business. And for me personally, this is my personal preference, is that I want to work with people who are actively building their businesses. So they're not a lead either. So if we've got 46 potential leads and maybe 5 of them are already in my mastermind and 10 of them are not actively working their businesses, that leaves me with, what does it leave me with? It leaves me with 30. It leaves me with 30 leads. That's 3 days worth of leads already in just the space of 2 hours. I only posted this 2 hours ago. So it's still got a lot of time to work. I'm also going to share it to my story there. I could share it to my old groups, my page, share it to my story just to help it to get even more traction. In fact, I will do that straight after this training, so I can generate even more leads from this one post. And the last thing that I want to show you, oh, let me see what Ellen is saying that here, because she says, hooray, just for fun, because I love emulating Abby. Hooray, it's finally here. Free training, how to start your day with foods that will keep you satisfied for hours with no dieting, no measuring, no pills, no sweat. Who wants it? I love it, Ellen. I love that. And that's using that exact formula, isn't it? So anyone else watching this video, see if you can do what Ellen has done there and use that same formula. I actually like the word raw. It's not a word I would use in my vocabulary, but I just think that even adds a little bit more attention at the beginning as well. Right, the last thing I want to show you before I end this training, and my husband arrives and he's very stressed today, so I've got to give him some extra loving. We've got some issues with a property that we are letting out. So Abby, you're here with a diamond because I love you so much. And the other Abby as well. So this is like a leads list. And I've just added these diamonds just now, just to show you what I do on my current leads list. But this is an old one where my community manager has added dates where she's tagged people in training. So if you've ever been tagged into a training with me, and some of this isn't even right, some of this stuff here, but what I do is I identify, I add all the leads to my leads spreadsheet. And like I say, this is an old one I've just copied and pasted over just to show you guys. This is, don't be like looking at your name and thinking you are that thing. It's just an old one and I've just highlighted some things just for the purposes of this training. So this isn't my actual leads tracker, but this is what it looks like. And anyone I feel as though I want to work with, yeah? And actually, Amanda here did join our mastermind. Anyone I want to work with has a diamond next to them. Yeah? So I identify from the people that raise their hands and say, me, I want this, I want that, I want your training, I want your download, I want your freebie. Those people, I identify, well, actually, who are these people do I feel as though I want to work with? Who are my diamonds? And I put that on that leads tracker. And leads tracking and follow up and all of that is a training for another time. There's actually an amazing training on that here inside the 1% Club Facebook group. So if you're watching this training outside my Facebook group, you want to get in there. And to get in there, you want to be actively building your business. So what I implore you to do is if you want to come and join our 1% Club community, get actively building your business and get posting, and then send me a message and say, Abby, I'm ready to join the 1% Club. And I'll let you in then. Yeah. Okay, guys, that's the end of this training. I hope that you have enjoyed it. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you've absolutely loved it and you want more training from me, or if you want to work with me, send me a message, send me a DM. We have an amazing call, which is called your 7-figure road mapping session. And we go through 20 areas of your business and we give you an actual roadmap on the areas that you're doing really well in and the areas that you need to do some more work in, so you can see visually where you're up to and where you're at. It's a bit scary when you see it. So if you want a 7-figure road mapping session, send me a DM, because I'm probably not going to see it in the comments, or try and tag me. If you comment and you tag me. If you want to come and get more training from me, you can send me a message. And I also really highly recommend that you join the 1% Club Facebook group, because there is so much training in there. You'll see me in there most days. I'm very, very present inside this new Facebook group, because it is full of people who actively want to build their businesses. So it really lights me up to be in there every single day. So make sure you get in there. And if you're not ready to join, do the things, take the action, build your business, and then send me a message to tell me that you're ready to join. All right, I hope you've loved this training. I've loved spending this time with you guys, but make sure that you do your daily tasks, you do your daily actions, and make sure you are connecting with those high quality, high caliber ideal clients. All right, lots of love, take care, and I'll see you on the next training.